Hallo ihr Lieben und willkommen zu einem neuen Projekt. Und zwar spiele ich das Stanley Parable. Wie spricht man das auf Englisch aus? Weiß ich gar nicht. Die Stanley Parable. Ich habe das Spiel zufällig gerade beim Steam Summer Sale entdeckt. Ich weiß, es ist jetzt nicht das aktuellste. Ich spiele momentan eh nichts Aktuelles. Und irgendwie hat es mich interessiert. Ich habe mir den Trailer angeguckt und ja, ich weiß gar nicht so ganz genau, was mich da erwartet, aber ich glaube, das ist mit dem Spiel auch gewollt. Ich habe davon schon mal gehört, ich habe mir aber noch kein Let's Play und nichts angeguckt. Habe es nur mal gestartet, die Einstellungen entsprechend gemacht und würde sagen, wir fangen einfach mal an und gucken mal, was uns erwartet. So, das Lied. Alle guten Spiele beginnen mit einem Ladebalken. Naja, auch nicht so wirklich, aber gut. Ja, ich habe es jetzt auf Englisch. Ich wollte es aber auch auf Englisch erstmal lassen. Aber mit Untertiteln, wenn ich es dann doch irgendwie zu schwer finde, um mitzukommen, dann werde ich es auf Deutsch
This is the
stellen.
story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So, das ist der Moment, wo wir ins Spiel treten. Der Anfang war auch im Trailer zu sehen. Das ist ganz schön schnell. So. Gibt es hier noch irgendwas zu entdecken? Offensichtlich nicht. Okay. Da kann ich nicht rein. Da auch nicht.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Es gibt ein Achievement dafür, wenn man 5-mal
Oh, please.
dahin klickt.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Ertappt. Ich habe das wirklich nur für das Achievement gemacht. Soll ich das wirklich 20 Mal
I have
klicken?
to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Na jetzt komm, also 50 bestimmt nicht. Ich mag's, wie das Spiel mit mir redet.
No, no, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Dann machen wir erstmal weiter hier. Gucken wir, was passiert. Und dann können wir ja immer noch auf 417 klicken. Okay. Offensichtlich Passiert bei 430 nichts mehr weiter. Okay, aber das ist alles 417. Ist hier noch irgendwas? Okay, wir haben den Rechner ausgeschaltet. Also ich habe gelesen, dass es verschiedene Enden geben soll. Aber ich denke mal, ich werde auch nur eins rausfinden. Je nachdem, wie lange das jetzt geht. Ich habe hier, wie gesagt, keinen Plan. Das mutet ja fast doch ein bisschen Horror-Game-artig an. Ich wollte ja kein Horror-Game mehr spielen, aber... Wollen wir jetzt echt alle ausmachen? Wirklich nicht so viel los hier. Da ist die 417. Das I Hate Mondays. Ja, das ist richtig. Tue ich auch. Na gut. Spiel will, dass ich auf die 417 klicke.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on dial 437.
Wo soll die bitte sein? War die schon? Da ist gar keine Nummer drauf.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja, wir können dem jetzt eigentlich kontinuierlich widersprechen, ne? Ha.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Das ist ein Blödsinn. Der ändert einfach die Erzähltaktik, wenn ich woanders hingehe. Jetzt komme ich aber auch nicht mehr zu dem Raum 437, oder?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Naja, nee. Soll ich jetzt einfach mal stehen bleiben? Mal machen, was er sagt?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Machen wir das doch mal. Können wir uns hinsetzen?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Ah, nice. Wir bleiben noch ein bisschen. Ist so schön hier.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Das ist so herrlich selbstreflektiv. Dass man hier einfach hoch runter kann. Für Nicht-Springen gab es, glaube ich, auch ein Achievement. Ich habe das andere ja gar nicht gekriegt. Ich werde ja auch Spiel, die Tür wird sich mehr finden, die 437.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay. First open door on the left. Jetzt können wir wieder ungehorsam sein, ne? Na, machen wir mal, was er sagt.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay, was ist hier? Oh. Sorry, Spiel. Okay.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Da gerade das Licht bewegt sich. Können wir nicht wieder hoch? Offensichtlich nicht. Kann ich sterben in dem Spiel? Ich bin nur so Obscuritas geschädigt.
Oh no, No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Danke.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Toll.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Werde ich jetzt überfahren? Nee, offensichtlich nicht. Ich mag die Erzählerstimme. Das ist eine sehr angenehme Stimme. Okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Was? Nicht im Ernst. Bloß weil ich da jetzt runter bin. Och nö. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Kann ich jetzt
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Das habe ich jetzt schon aktiviert, oder wie? Na gut, alles klar. Wir gehen jetzt erstmal zum Konferenzraum. Ist schon okay. Wo war der? Der war dann links lang, ne? Irgendwie so.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Jawohl. Komm hier aber nicht rüber. Okay, gehen wir mal links lang. Ja, lass uns die Story finden. Yippie. Okay.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Toll. Super. Okay, probieren wir es noch einmal.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, jetzt schauen wir mal, ob wir das Memo finden.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Und also wieder zurück. Ist hier irgendwas offen? Nee. Ich glaube, werde niemals Türen aufmachen können.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Hä, wo sind wir denn jetzt hier?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Wieder zurück oder was? Junge! Find mal deine blöde Story. Moment.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Oh Mann. Okay. Interessant.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay, I follow the line. Kein Problem. Die Tür war aber vorhin auch noch nicht offen. Oh. Solitär. Na gut. Was passiert, wenn ich hier hingehe? Na gut. Ist ja okay. Ich folge jetzt mal deiner Linie hier. So.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh Gott. Ich weiß nicht, ob es das wirklich besser macht. Wer hat denn das gezeichnet, ey? Ja. Okay, wir erreichen jetzt nicht gleich die Nummer 1. Wäre doch besser bei seinen philosophischen Gedanken geblieben. Als die Musik, da kriegt man ja Kopfweh von. Oh, und das ist auch gerade in der Lautstärke.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Jetzt im Ernst?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Ich merke mir einen Fahren.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Ja, und nun? Gut gemacht, Herzchen. Jetzt sind wir wieder zurück. Ah.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Schon wieder. Okay, nochmal hinterher, oder was?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Hey, das ist die Tür, die ich anklicken sollte. Jetzt ist sie ja schon offen. Na gut, kein Achievement.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Toll, gerade laufe ich im Kreis, ne? Nee, es wirkt nur so. Ich bin jetzt gerade wieder zurückgekommen. Boah, da wird er mir ganz schwindelig von.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. Also ihr geht jetzt halt gerade den gleichen Weg wie wir, da muss ich jetzt wohl lang. Also, wer auch immer so krumm und schräg diese Linie macht. Okay, schon ist sie weg.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Okay. Sind wir jetzt an dem Punkt, wo wir keinen Erzähler mehr haben?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ist das jetzt das, wo er das Game restartet, aber vergisst, dass er es tut? Was ist
When
schräg?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Nette Infos fürs Arbeiten.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, hier waren wir doch schon mal.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Ist doch wieder runter. Sag was, runter? Na gut. Boah, ich mag Aufzüge in Spielen nicht. Mal schauen, wo wir jetzt landen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Und ich habe wieder keine
Stanley
Ahnung, wo
walked
ich
straight ahead
bin.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape oder Mind Control Facility? Nee, wir nehmen Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Jetzt wirklich? Gott, bin ich froh, dass ich hier nicht selbst langlaufe, sondern nur spiele.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Ja, nix Mind Control. Das
At
erinnert
this
mich an
point,
Portal.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Bin ich jetzt gestorben? Echt? Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Nein.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Was?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Okay, sehr philosophisch. Sind die Credits, sind wir jetzt am Ende? Nein, wahrscheinlich nicht. Gibt's ja noch was. Button Sounds. Aha. Davon habe ich aber auch noch nicht alle gehört. Okay, schauen wir mal, wo es hier weitergeht. Okay. Ich glaube, dieses Spiel läuft einfach endlos weiter. Ich muss einfach selber irgendwann mal einen Endpunkt finden. Aha. Dear Narrator. Narrator. Oh, das sind E-Mails. I appreciate the precious Stanley game as a work of art and standalone title. I appreciate the credit given to art. Okay. Ich glaube, das kann ich mir nicht alles durchlesen, vor allem nicht in der Geschwindigkeit. Exit? Again?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Flup. Okay. Bin ich jetzt tot? Bin ich jetzt endlich tot? Ich dachte, wenn ich tot bin, komme ich zumindest in den Startbildschirm wieder zurück. Aber ich fürchte, ich bin tot und es geht nichts mehr. Was passiert, wenn ich jetzt Escape drücke? Das Spiel ist pausiert. Kommt da jetzt noch irgendwas oder muss ich muss es echt selbst neu starten, oder? Ist es dann komplett neu gestartet oder erinnert sich das Spiel dran, dass ich es neu starte? Ja, ich glaube, hier passiert echt nichts mehr. Ich starte mal neu.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ja, ich glaube, ich habe es jetzt komplett neu gestartet. Was ist mit dem Achievement?
Oh, please.
Ja.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Jetzt ist es
Click the
komplett
door
neu
5
gestartet.
times. Is that all that you think an
Ja.
achievement is worth? No,
Bla,
no, no,
bla,
no,
bla,
no.
bla, bla,
I
bla.
can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Okay,
I
also
suppose
das
if
war...
you were to click the door 20 times, I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, das war die Stanley Parable, zumindest ein Ende, wenn das ein Ende war. Ich werde, glaube ich, mal bei anderen Leuten reingucken, was es da noch so für Möglichkeiten gibt. Ich finde das Spiel ziemlich... ziemlich cool. Also es ist ein bisschen was ganz Eigenes irgendwie so. Aber ich werde jetzt nicht nochmal nach einem neuen Ende suchen, wenn ich überhaupt eins gefunden habe. Ich glaube aber, das war ein Ende. Also es hat schon Wiederspielwert, weil man gerne wissen möchte, wie es läuft, wenn man die anderen Wege lang läuft. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie viele Enden oder Möglichkeiten es gibt. Lasst mir doch mal einen Kommentar da, wie ihr das so fandet. Und ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns ansonsten einfach in irgendeinem meiner anderen Projekte, weil ich kann jetzt gar nicht sagen bis zum nächsten Mal, weil das war's ja jetzt erstmal, wenn ich es nicht nochmal spiele und noch ein anderes Ende rausgucke. Gut, dann macht's gut. Ciao.